everyone, my name is Angelica and thank you for joining me at the writer's table with This is Improv. Today we're going to be talking about the scene action. If you go back to our previous video about structuring your script, you'll see that there is a little section where you can add in the action that's going on in your scene. Your scene action could depict an epic sword battle against a giant dragon. It could be wandering down a creepy path, searching for the best candy during Halloween. It could also just be sitting down and flipping through the channels on your sofa. Whatever it is, the scene action is quite important. What we're going to be talking about today is what to think about as you're writing down that action section. So the first thing that you want to think about is, what are you writing for? Are you writing for a play? Are you writing for a screenplay? Or are you writing for a sketch? Let's start with a screenplay and a play. Both of these you can add a little bit more detail to. So you might think about novel writing, setting the scene, really painting a picture for your audience. What this is going to do is it's going to start a conversation with your director, with the producers, with whoever's creating this scenery, this setting for you, to actually make it happen. Make it come to life. Do you want a giant in the background somewhere? Do you want a foot on stage while your actor is trying to climb and find gold? It all matters if it's important to your scene. What matters is making your wants heard. So this is the section where you make your wants heard. And the detail that you put into it is really up to you. With scripts like this, you can get in as much detail as a novel description might have. Really painting the picture and showing the audience, showing the readers what you expect when this is finally produced. An example of a writer who is very explicit about his wants for a production was Edward Albee. He wrote out exactly what he wanted, and he wanted to be involved in every aspect of production of his plays. So it's really up to you how hands-on you want to be for these productions, and think about that as you're writing out these action sequences. Really, the directors have to put in what you've written. How important is it to have that action in there in getting to the end result of your scene or your play? Think about your action and how important it is to keep it in there to reach your end goal. That's going to help you determine, should you keep this action or leave it behind? If you have a lot of symbolism, a lot of metaphor, then hey, your script might just be pages of action, someone sitting in a corner staring at the paint, and it talks about our mortality. Go for it, do it. I want to see that play, but it's totally up to you. Now, if you talk about comedic and sketch writing, you have a little bit less control in the action going on in that scene. Why? We want to have our actors have autonomy during these scenes. That way they get to play around, they get to have fun. And the directors just guide them through these jokes, through these actions, without hindering the creative process. So this might mean that your script changes around a little bit every time it's produced. But personally, that makes it a lot more fun for me. I've had so many instances where an actor's tried out something that I never expected while writing a script, and it has been one of the most fulfilling experiences ever, just to play with an actor without knowing they were going to play with you in that way. So at the end of the day, it's really up to you how much you put into those action sections. Do you want to paint a very vivid picture as to what's going on because it really matters to your scene and your message? Or do you want to let your actors play in this world that you've created? You decide. Everything's okay. It's all good. It's what you wrote and it's something you created. So have fun with it. Make it your own. To help you get some extra eyes on your writing, we do have online classes available where you can work with a group to get your writing where it needs to be. We also have private sessions where you can work one-on-one with one of our instructors to have your writing examined. To get more tips and tricks on writing, we post every Wednesday, so make sure to subscribe and keep an eye out for these videos. We also have some information about what's going on in the community below with links on how to help out. I can't wait to see you all next Wednesday for our next video. Thank you so much for joining me today at the writer's table. My name is Angelica and this is Improv.
Hello everybody, my name is Alexandra.
And I'm Angelica.
And this is
Legends of Yesterday,
where we talk about histories, mysteries, and ghost stories of South Florida.
And well, the only she's trapped there. So it's like a purgatory, kind of hell.
What is around us then? It's really made Davie such a special place.